on the air with me. He was looking to get out. I should go to Letterman, and his writers are starting to do shtick with me in the wall. I'm going to take them and fucking knock their head into the goddamn wall. I'm not that accommodating.
It's almost as if you're saying you didn't do enough for us by coming in and doing an hour-long
That happened to me at Piers Morgan. I was ready to jump out a window. I did this hour and a half. The show's an hour, mind you. And out of an hour, you're really on for 40 minutes. They had me locked in there with Piers Morgan for an hour and a half. I mean, I'm not there for my fucking health. So they can edit out what I'm plugging. And Piers can say to me, hey, yeah, well, you're plugging. You're plugging. Of course I'm plugging. What the fuck do you think I'm doing here? You think I'm desperate to be on TV? Everyone was so desperate to be on TV. So I go there, an hour and a half in the studio, and get out, and they got 57 more agendas for me. I finally said, no more. I got to go. I can't spend all that. I don't know. It was an extra half hour. And really, I wanted to go home, see my wife. That was it. No, I'm right about this. I know how it should be conducted. I do talk shows. I go to other people's sets, and I know how professionally it's handled.
We've had to stop others.
And when Baba Booey sees this, he should fucking just get ballistic out there.
We've talked about it before. Sal used to accost some of the guests.
Right.
With his craziness.
And I said, Sal, do not interact with any of my guests, period. Don't even say hello. I had to do this with this guy. This guy was so out of control. He was in the hallways. He was going berserk. He was trying to get Ace Frehley's home phone number and call him and don't hello.
Told Jon Stewart he wasn't funny.
Yeah, I mean, walked into the green room and told Jon Stewart he wasn't funny. I mean, what is going on here? This is not a free for all. I'm running a business. I like Jon Stewart. You notice Jon Stewart hasn't been back since?
I wouldn't come here.
You're goddamn right. He walked in, and his vibe is, I walked there, and some fucking asshole was allowed to come up to me and tell me I'm not funny. And this is a guy I need to be funny on my show. So if you think I'm going to let these lunatics ruin my fucking show, you're out of your mind. So you can write me all the goddamn emails you want about it. You're an expert on this business. You ain't in my shoes. You're out of your mind. And I will not let Benji hijack the hallways. You are not to fucking interact with the guests when they're here. That's it. Don't do it.
I got it. And
good.
Well,
I'm talking to the email.
Okay.
I know you have it. I get it. But, people listen to this show. They think I'm clowning around here.
Or being some kind of demigod.
Yeah. Oh, Howard, you're awful. Look at you. No, you're complaining. How dare I complain? Sorry. So, anyway, that's that. Hey, in the email, this is the most comforting and wonderful email to me. I got to read this to you. I love this. Here's a guy, must be new to our show or something. Maybe he started listening to us on Sirius. At the top of the show this morning, talking about yesterday, the music playing was a remake of Hurdy-Gurdy Man by Donovan. This remake sounded pretty good, and I was wondering who the artist was.
Oh, boy.
I searched around on YouTube for a while, but you couldn't find it anywhere, except for Donovan's version. Thank you for the help. Well, I'll tell you who.
Oh, you're kidding. He still doesn't know.
I'll tell you who the artist is if you're listening.
You should have gotten that person on the phone.
Well, I don't know his number. Listen, I'm going to tell you who the artist was. Me! I am an artist.
When I heard it yesterday, I was like, wow, we don't do that anymore. The losers were disbanded.
Well, because people were telling me that I was being an asshole. I knew that was good. When I was into the recording phase of my career, I was actually knocking out songs and doing cover versions, but with an original flair.
It was a battle of the bands always.
That's right. I was terrific, but no one was willing to recognize me. Now, here's a guy...
You always won. You never lost to any other band.
But here's the test. Here is a guy who had no idea it was me. That's the real... when people hear it's me, right away they dismiss me as a musical artist.
Most of the other bands that came in to compete with you always assumed because it's your show.
Right.
They lost.
Robin, a lot of our listeners, they'd say, oh, Howard's singing. That they didn't give me a chance. But when you take someone who's never heard me before sing, that you could see they respond to my music. I'm terrific. Play some of that. So,
George, you didn't know that was him.
I didn't know that.
Listen to this.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It makes you crazy, right? rocking, man. That's real rock.
Like a star in my back street, I opened my eyes to take a peek, to find that I was by the sea, gazing with tranquility. It was then when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love.
You wrote it and you sang it.
No. Donovan wrote it.
Big deal. Donovan wrote it. I made it what it is. And he made his song. It was all right. And I fucking went with it. That's the way I heard it in my head.
That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. Hurdy-gurdy, 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 sang. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love. That's when the hurdy-gurdy man came singing songs of love.
Now, I would have done more music if I had received a little encouragement. My fans rejected me.
I can't imagine why.
Why? You never heard anything so good, right?
I did. This is fantastic.
Fantastic. You know, you're my hurdy-gurdy.
And knowing that you're singing it,
I am a performer on many levels.
you are indeed.
I'm a film actor, I'm an author, I'm a singer. I do it all, and yet I'm not. I'm recognized as a Renaissance man.
How would you like to play the German Camp commentary?
Ah, he was off the part.
I don't do theater. Is there nudity in that play?
No, not at all.
Well, then I'm not doing it.
If we had nudity, would you do it?
What?
If we had nudity, would you do it?
I get to play a commandant?
Yes.
And what do I do to you? Do I do things to you?
We fall
Do I
in
torture
love
you?
with your daughter.
Oh, well.
What?
Do I torture you in this?
I can't tell you too much about it.
Do
You
I
have to
cock
come
your
see
balls? I'll tell
It
you
wasn't
what.
a torture camp. They were just held there, right?
That's right.
No.
Well, there were
Incidents?
we had what was called a solitary confinement center.
I want to do medical
Within
experiments
an
on you in the play.
What?
I want to do medical experiments.
He wasn't in Germany.
No.
Thank you
this-
for asking, but I don't think I have time. I'm too
No,
busy.
you've got a show to do.
That's right.
That's
I'd actually
fantastic.
rather be a real internment camp guard. I understand they're bringing back internment camps. I'm thinking of applying for that.
That's what the governor told us yesterday, that they're
Right.
building internment camps.
Plus, I'll need an ass double if there is nudity, like Natalie Portman had in her new movie. All right, anyway, so that's that email. Thank you. I am the artist.
You were very excited about that.
I actually was. I actually got excited. I was like, wow, somebody appreciates my music.
I always knew I had music.
I have the music in me. I hear it in my head. I just don't.
No, it's certainly there.
And I have
And
a.
you know what? That is exactly what you say about the contestants all the time.
Right.
On American Idol, that they should make the song their own.
If I sang that on American Idol, I would win. They would end the show and say, okay, he's the artist of the year. That's it. Enough of that. You got to make a song your own.
As in acting, you got to make it yours.
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Okay. Anyway, I didn't talk about this yesterday because we ran out of time, and I don't know, I spaced out. But it's so great. I love Radio Wars, and you know, black radio goes on every day in this town and all across America.
Across the land, yes.
And it's like its own universe. Like, we don't know what's going on in black radio. Nobody knows unless you're tuned into that whole thing. So there's a DJ here in New York. I don't know the guy. His name's Mr. C. That's his name on the air. He's lucky his name is Mr. C. Nobody knows who the fuck he is. And evidently he's a popular radio guy on Black Radio. He's on Power 105. Oh, no. He's on
Hot 97.
Hot 97. He's on Hot 97. Now, evidently in Black Radio, Hot 97 is the number one. Is the hot station. Power 105 is their enemy.
They're the upstarts.
Yeah, right. So the Hot 97 guy, Mr. C, it was in the paper yesterday that he was getting a blowjob from some dude, some tranny in a car.
Ooh.
Yes. Now,
I don't think that goes over.
in Black Radio, you know, they're going to pounce on you, man.
What are you doing?
Well, that shit goes to Mr. C. So, anyway, Mr. C.
This is a great war.
Oh, my God. So, Funkmaster Flex is on Power 105. He's friends with Mr. C.
He's friends.
Well, not that way, but he's a friend of his, and he got on the radio to say, Mr. C. What is it?
Yeah.
What?
Power 105 has the Breakfast Club.
Right.
And so they started talking about Mr. C.
Oh, Power 105 is the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, they're the rival of Hot 97.
Right. I know. I got it.
Okay,
I think I said that, didn't I?
No,
That's the breakfast
You
club.
said Funkmaster Flex was on Power 105.
No. Funkmaster Flex is on
Hot 97.
Hot 97.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're right. Okay, thank you for the
Did you used
correction.
to listen to Funkmaster Flex all the time?
Yeah, I used to listen to Funkmaster Flex and make love to his music. When my marriage
His
ended.
mix.
That's right. His mix turned me on. Yeah, I used to listen to Funkmaster
I
Flex.
forgot about that.
So Funkmaster Flex is on the station with the guy who got the blowjob.
Mr. C.
Right, with Mr. C. And he got upset because the Power 105 group was making fun of Mr. C.
But, I mean, he can certainly understand why it happened.
Well, anyway, okay. Here's Power 105. Now, this is a right now. By the way, this is all going on, and I don't think white America even knows what the fuck's going
Right.
on.
So has no idea there was a war happening under our noses.
Yeah, this is like Rwanda or something. Nobody's paying attention. All right.
No oil there.
All right. Here's Power 105 Breakfast Club, and they're giving the business to Mr. C.
It really happened on Wednesday. He got arrested allegedly he was in a car. Cops approached the parked car. They caught him in the act of receiving fellatio from a man inside the vehicle.
Play that music, buddy.
Right, so we'll see what's really going on.
I think
There's been some people that deny it, so we don't know all the details, but we have done our research and it seems true.
let's be
Did her research.
They
You read it?
did a research. She just read that article.
Right. They didn't do any research.
clear. There's nothing wrong with Mr. C being gay, allegedly. The issue is him being 44, getting fellatio in a car. Get a room, you nasty old man. And furthermore, you can't be the finisher if you're receiving. A true finisher gives. From now on, we are calling you a happy ending. Turn that music up, Meezy. Turn it up. Be free, Mr. C. Be free. Be free, Mr. C. Be free. Be free, Mr. C.
So, he has to say it's okay to be
It's
gay,
okay.
and then just basically ridicule the guy for getting a blowjob,
He says that's nasty.
And he's saying, be free, Mr. C, like, come out of the closet.
Yeah, start, letting your freak flag fly.
Because if he's out of the closet, how well his career will go over in
That's
Black
right.
Radio.
Yeah, the audience will stampede away.
Right. He knows Mr. C is going to be Mr. Unemployed.
They'll be leading people to Power 95.
The reason Mr. C is getting blowjobs in cars and hiding as much as he can is because he knows about the whole down low thing in the black community. And when you're gay, you get the crap sort of taken out of you.
But why would
Same
he
in the white
be in
community.
a car?
Yeah.
That's exposure.
Well, anyway, the Power 105 is just having a field day with Mr. C.
But I'm just saying, Mr. C is making some crazy decisions.
He's playing with fire.
You come on at noon and throw it back. I want you to throw it back like a real bitch, Mr. C. Look back at it.
Can you stop doing that, Sherman? You look crazy right now. Just so you know.
Be free, Mr. C. Be free. Be free. Rumor reported 7 minutes, y'all.
So he's saying, be free, Mr. C. And,
yeah, free of a job.
right.
A white actor got caught doing that, too. Hugh Grant. Of course,
No, it was a
She was a
female.
woman, yeah.
It was a
She
woman.
wasn't a tranny.
Big
Yeah.
difference.
When we decided we were going to do this morning show, me and Charlamagne had like an 8-hour conversation. And everybody that would ever say anything slick or that we would ever have a problem with, we just jotted down everything that we could possibly find about him.
So now the guy on Power 105